Oilers fans, hang on tight because things are heating up in Edmonton. 3 major shakeups are brewing behind the scenes, and they're about to shake the whole team. There's a trade on the table that could shake up the youth movement. Our goalie situation is tangled up in some heavy talks. And to top it off, that regret from the 2016 draft just won't let go. It's all coming out at once. And if you love this team, you need to know what's going down before it's too late. So do yourself a favor. Hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and don't miss a single moment of this saga that could change the Oilers' future. Let's hit that 1,000 subscriber mark and show everyone just how massive the Edmonton fan base really is. Alright, pull up a chair, because this is serious stuff. If you watch every game and every shift, you've probably felt something different in the air this year. The team's sharp expectations are sky high. But there's something brewing backstage that could change everything. Rumors are flying, and the Oilers brass seem to be wrestling with a tough decision. The idea of blending youth with experience is on paper, but will that hold up when the Stanley Cup pressure really hits? That's the question keeping a lot of folks inside the organization up at night. The season's creeping closer, and the vibe in the locker room is a mix of hope and urgency. Everyone knows the time to win is now. But here's the classic dilemma. Develop the young talent or bring in a reliable veteran to chase the cup now. The Oilers are right at that crossroads. We've seen this before. Long-term plans tossed out the window when results don't come fast enough. But this time feels different. The core is solid, the young talent is bubbling, and there's a huge prospect ready to make the leap. That guy's Matt Seavo, and all signs point to him starting the season with a big role on the second line, possibly alongside Leon Draisaitl. Not bad at all. He dominated with the Condors in the AL and looks ready for the NHL spotlight. But what if he stumbles out of the gate? What if his game isn't what we expect right away? Alan Mitchell from The Athletic dropped a hard take. If the Oilers go all-in, Seavo could be part of a trade package to bring in a more seasoned veteran. And there's the rub. Do you stay patient with a promising young kid or speed things up for a shot at the cup? Is it worth risking the future for a chance now? Remember, the teams tried betting on vets before, and it didn't pan out. Savoi's got serious offensive upside and could be the perfect Zach Hyman replacement down the line. But the clock's ticking, and the pressure for results might speak louder. GM Stan Bowman has a huge call to make, and every game could shift this storyline. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you stick with Savoy or swap him for a proven vet right now? This could be the turning point that shapes the team's future. Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this with fellow fans, and subscribe so you don't miss a beat of this unfolding drama. And if you think that's explosive, there's another bombshell decision brewing behind the scenes that could totally change how the team approaches the playoffs. Yeah, there's more coming, and it might split Edmonton fans down the middle. Think you've seen it all? Wait till you hear what's being debated among the front office leaders right now. Hold on to your seats. The next update is gonna be a hot topic. Let's kick things off with a question that's been rattling around. Edmonton, is the Oilers goalie spot about to get a major overhaul this offseason? After another roller coaster season with back-to-back Stanley Cup Finals appearances, the backstage buzz is intense. The front office is eyeing changes, and they're not small tweaks. New GM Stan Bowman isn't wasting time. He's already digging into the goalie depth chart, and it looks like he won't settle for almost again. The goal is crystal clear: win the Stanley Cup. That's where Stuart Skinner comes in, the 25-year-old goalie who stepped up big in key moments during last playoffs now seems uncertain about his future with the team. But hold on, Oilers fans, before you panic, let's break it down. Skinner's contract is cheap, just $2.6 million cap hit, and he's proven he can handle the pressure. So why would the Oilers even consider trading him? That's exactly the question being tossed around behind closed doors. Alan Mitchell from The Athletic dropped the news. Skinner could be part of a deal to upgrade the crease. Yep, he might be included in a package to bring in a new starter. So the question is it worth giving up a young, playoff-tested affordable goalie for an upgrade in arguably the most critical position on the ice. Teams like the Islanders, Bruins, or Sabres won't just hand over their elite goalies without a fair return, and that might mean parting ways with Skinner. No talks are confirmed yet, but the signals are clear. What do you think, Oilers fans? Should Bowman risk it all now to finally shake off the almost label, or hold tight and bet on Skinner's growth? If you want to see the Oilers hoist a cup this decade, decisions like this could make or break the run. Let me know what you think in the comments. Think. This goalie chatter is wild. The next reveal is going to stir up even more dust. There's a name floating inside the organization, and if management has the guts to move, it could shake the team to its core. It's the kind of news nobody expects, but could hit at any moment. So stick around, because what's next might be even bigger. Ever think about how small moves can change a whole franchise's destiny? Well, today we're diving into one of those moments that still haunts oil country. Flashback to the 2016 NHL Draft. The Oilers held the 4th overall pick, ready to build around McDavid and the gang. Then something unexpected went down. The Columbus Blue Jackets grabbed Pierre-Luc Dubois, 3rd overall, and Jesse Paul-Jaravi, one of the top prospects, slipped right into the Oilers' lap. It looked like a gift from above. Seemed like a perfect fit, but not so fast. Meanwhile, the Calgary Flames, our rivals, snagged Matthew Tkachuk, 6th overall, a player who became exactly what the Oilers needed. Gritty, skilled, and downright nasty to play against. Playoff perfect. So here's the big question. What if the Oilers had picked Tkachuk? Imagine him skating alongside McDavid and Draisaitl, leading this team with grit, yelling, and throwing down if needed. Picture it, minus 2017. McDavid flying, Draisaitl coming into his own, and Tkachuk tearing it up in blue and orange, causing chaos on the offensive line. A dream trio. Tkachuk's the kind of guy who lifts the whole team, not just scoring, but bringing everyone up with him. It's tough not to think about those playoff losses. That 4-0 sweep by the Jets in 2021. The recent Cup Finals, with Tkachuk on the squad. Could the Oilers have written a different story? Could they have finally lifted the cup? Paul-Jaravi had his moments. He wasn't lazy, gave it his all. But he never quite clicked. He ended up in Carolina in 2023. And ironically, in March 2025, he signed with Florida, playing alongside Tkachuk. So tell me, Oilers fans, do you still think the Oilers made the right call in 2016? Or did we miss a chance to change the franchise's story with a 2-time Stanley Cup champ? If this got you thinking, share it with your fellow fans on social. Drop your take in the comments. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a deep dive like this. Let's go, Oil Country.